right into the game here.
We're going to have Sombre Penguin in goal, going up for that ball. He's got no boost now. Antonio's there, but he can't get to the ball. Ludwig is going to score, and Minnesota State's going to go up by 1 here. Yeah, that's just a good passing play. Good passing play by Minnesota State. And very early lead here in the game. 1-0. Just under 4:20 to go. Sombre Penguin's going to challenge the ball here.
Gets demoed, unfortunately. We're looking at...
Goes up the ball. He's got no boost though.
Looking for a pass, maybe. Crispy receives that pass. And Minnesota is going to break it up right now.
Gets it middle. Kicked away by Tonio. Ball still in the blue half. Shot on goal. We got a demo in the corner. Ball still in the blue half here. Another shot on goal. And that one's going to go in. Minnesota State's going to go up 2-0 here. Another goal by Wubik. 3:23 left to go in game 1 here. Minnesota State with a 2-0 lead. Crispy BRG takes the kickoff. Looking up there by LBCC. Sombre Penguin is still on the ball. This could be a goal and a shot. Yeah, that's a goal for Sombre Penguin. A 0 boost goal. Sombre Penguin just kept chasing the ball down and eventually it rolls in to the net. 2-1 now. Minnesota State. LBCC has cut the lead in half. Thanks to a goal by Sombre Penguin.
Crispy going in here. Unable to capitalize, but Penguin looking to keep up the pressure does get it to their third man, who is going to push it up to get 50 by Crispy. Go straight up here, looking for anything to work with. Long Beach positioning well here. Gets, wow, just finds the gap between Crispy and Penguin there.
Yep, off the back by Rubik. No one's able to read that. Sombre tried to pre-jump the shot, but I think he pre-jumped it a little too early. And then Kiwi ends up getting the goal here, and they regain the 2-goal lead.
Yeah, he kind of had to dive on that one, and unfortunately, that redirected the shot perfectly out of Crispy's view. A little bit of a ground pinch bumps him off the play. Looks like Long Beach is looking to break pressure. Will Minnesota let them? And no.
Good in the air. I'll get another touch. Good challenge there by Tonio. Good. Another touch. Another touch here. Tries to settle. He does. There's someone there. Ooh.
Tonio able to tap it away from the net just in time as Kiwi gets a smooth shot there, redirected by Crispy. Crispy looking for the challenge. Doesn't get it, but gets up the demo. Long Beach looking to break pressure with the demo. Oh, Crispy solo playing up the field as we see Shig breaking up the ball there. Rubik with the pop shot. Looks like this is unable to get the redirect there. Crispy and Rubik almost got into roll 1 there. Penguin ready for the follow-up.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Crispy goes for the double. Rubik demoing Antonio, breaking up Long Beach's pressure as no one is able to follow up with that beautiful pinch from Crispy. Shig now going for the shot is saved by Tonio with their third man. Tonio looking for a challenge here, doesn't get it. Received by Penguin. Kiwi now looking for a shoot shot or a center. Tonio is going to clear the ball right away.
Shot on goal. Kicked away by Rubik. Ball up on the wall. He goes up for it. Yeah, he almost gets the double touch. Just barely missed it. Back middle. He had one miss, but then
it is floating over the net here. Tonio goes for the dunk, doesn't quite get it. Minnesota is able to break pressure here now in Long Beach's half. Unable to capitalize on the return here, but looks like it's going to be pinched off the wall to Crispy as Long Beach looks to break pressure, and they are kind of able to. Penguin looking for a crazy double tap here. Is broken up as Long Beach does go all in with little time remaining.
Yep. Game 1 is going to go to Minnesota State here, 3-1. I'm going to say that wasn't too bad of a showing from LBCC in the first game, I have to say.
Yeah, this is looking similar to what we saw in the previous weeks in terms of game 3s. And if all we've seen from Long Beach is the score gets closer and closer every time, maybe they'll be able to take a few games off of Minnesota and keep them in the running.
Yeah, no, LBCC is definitely one of those teams that I feel like needs to kind of like settle in first. It takes them a while to get a feel for things, but once they get going, I think they can really do some damage. So.
Oh yeah, their ability to adapt against any team has really been wonderful this past couple of weeks, even if they haven't been able to pull out a victory necessarily. However, maybe this time we'll finally get a change of momentum from Long Beach and really get their season going. As we are only in week 3 here, the previous 2 weeks have been shutouts, yet the games have been closer and closer every time, like I said. So we'll see how Long Beach is able to adapt here as we go into game 2. Currently the score is 1-0 Minnesota as we're currently waiting
on the players to get ready here. Oh, they're joining up now, I think. No, they will not.
We'll see. They get their 5 minutes of chit-chatting to try and adapt. What do you think Long Beach could have done better that time?
I think they could have buckled down more on defense, I think. There were some, backboard plays, some passing plays in front of the net that, just got by them and they weren't able to read, which resulted in goals. But I feel like those are some easy mistakes that they can clean up here.
And it looks like there's some debate about which servers are supposed to be hosting the match here. So we will get a restart here, and while we sort this out, all right, it looks like we're going to be sorting out some difficulties with the server matchup as yeah, we're going to be right back here. And we are back at the start of game 2 here. We see a beautiful kickoff by Long Beach with pressure building by Antonio and Crispy. We are seeing an early shot from Minnesota, unable to follow up in the double tap. Is Long Beach able to clear it here? Penguin goes for it clear, but it is blocked by Snoopy as Crispy challenges it in the air. Looking for what a save by Crispy there. Blocks the center, but Penguin is unable to save the shot from SGG from Shig there.
So that's just unlucky Crispy right there. I think if the player was a little more clear side to the ball, then it probably would have.
Yeah, the importance of patience on these really fast plays. You want to get right in there, but at the same time, that may not be what's best for your team. As we see Crispy here looking for a center by Antonio is actually faked. Crispy going for a 50, doesn't get it. Penguin down the last man, trying to stall for time here. sends it into the corner, trying to challenge Shig. Shig centers it, Crispy and Smoothie with the 50. As you see it played into the opposite corner.
Stupid. Plays it back to Kiwi. Kiwi cuts on it, makes a shot. Crispy's there, he'll backflip, saves it away.
Especially with the bicycle save. It works wonders there. Tonio looking for an advance. Puts pressure on Minnesota, but is Minnesota going to be able to finish that? Penguin ready for the challenge. Wow. They were able to read that passing play.
This read off the backboard, but it's saved by Penguin. Penguin on 0 boost. Rubik goes up to the ball, tries to get a ceiling punch, he misses.
Does he have a reset? He does not have a reset.
Crispy takes it downfield, he gets a pinch off the ground, can't get to bump. Tonio takes a shot, goes over the net. Shig is there, he gets a touch out. Penguin gets a touch to the corner. I love Tonio, gets 50 out by Kiwi. Touch by Rubik into the blue half. Another touch again, he beats one. Penguin on the wall with 0 boost. Tonio pops it up. No one will follow it though. No one has any boost.
Looks like it's up to Penguin to save this from the back post, and he does get it. Tonio with the big clear, putting pressure now on Minnesota. Ooh, 2 beat, unable to finish up that triple beat there. But we do see an open net
save.
shot. Wow, saved off the backboard by Penguin as Long Beach repositions. Wow, off the corner there. Can't get closer than that.
A couple of close calls there for Long Beach City, but so far they're hanging in, and it's only a 1-goal game right now.
Yeah, wow. As we see, ooh, the redirect. Neither team really able to capitalize there as it ends up in the middle. Tonio looking to break pressure, but unfortunately it's going to come down to Penguin. Try to recenter that. What a passing play, but unfortunately the shot does not go off from Penguin. Crispy popping it over the goal line.
Crispy on 0 boost. It comes to Penguin. Penguin kicks it over to the half wall. Tonio will follow it up. He'll 52 guys on 0 boost. He'll leave it for Crispy. Crispy can take a shot off the back wall. Penguin tried to follow. Tonio tries to follow. Both get 50'd out. Tonio takes the 50. He leaves it. Ball gets sent back into the blue half. Penguin is there. He'll catch it. He goes up for it. Good dribble. Tries to go for 50 here. Gets a good 50 on 0 boost now. Kiwi's there for the other team. Crispy touches it to the wall. Rubik takes it. Rubik gets a good 50 against Tonio. Palmer Penguin.
Pass to Tonio. As you see, it's going to come down to the back post. Who gets
Another
demoed?
Demo on the goal line after a sloppy dribble leads to another goal for Minnesota State here, as they take a 2-0 lead here in Game 2 with 1:26 to go.
Wow. As I was saying, it was going to come down to that back post, and that back post gets pressured by that demo, unable to finish off that, or save that shot, rather. Crispy sends it into Orange's half. Tonio looking for a dunk, goes straight down. Who's going to get there? It is Smoothie. As we see Penguin now positioning to stall for time. We see a center from Shig, who is seemingly whiffed by Antonio. However, gets another shot, sends it right upfield to be received by Shig, but Crispy now for a 2-touch clear, unable to get it again. While Penguin with a light tap there is redirected by Antonio.
Penguin, it's a slow roller. Fools some people. Another shot. It gets saved by Strawberry Penguin. An accidental save. That was a sure goal for Crispy. Unfortunate. Just in the sitting right in front of the net was Penguin, and he unfortunately stopped that one from going in. So this remains a 2-0 game here for Minnesota State as Crispy tries to center it out of the corner.
Easy with
Tonio went up. He couldn't get it.
less than 30 on the clock. We may see Long Beach going for way more triple pushes.
Tonio couldn't do much with it. Kiwi
Minnesota slowing down the play here.
in the air. 10 seconds to go. Crispy gets a challenge. It hits the ceiling. It's going to come down. Cleared away by Shig. Back into the blue half, and that's going to do it for Game 2 here. Minnesota State is going to take a 2-game lead in this series over LBCC.
Wow, as we see 2 close games between Minnesota and Long Beach. We are looking like Game 3 could be it for this series. With Wow, Long Beach having way more saves on the board than Minnesota, but does in fact look like the teams are going to need to re-strategize here if they're going to want to break through Minnesota's defense. It seems like whenever Long Beach breaks pressure, it doesn't look like they're able to last very long in the other half. I feel like the ball was in Long Beach's half way more than it was in Minnesota's half.
Yeah, and I feel like the whole deal right now with Long Beach is that they can't really sustain offense in the other half, like you said, and they also can't really sustain like defense as well. It seems as though every time Minnesota State comes into their half, they are giving up like easy shots on goal. They're having to make these goal line saves at the last second because they're either out of position or they've just made some type of dribbling error or mistake that has put them in a bad spot to where they have to make that goal line save. So getting ready for game three here. This could be the last game of the series unless Long Beach picks it up here in game three and they turn it around, which I think they can.
I think
Definitely.
they can too. Each game has been closer and closer. I believe the first one we only lost by 2 goals, and the next one has been a 1 goal game. So I imagine an overtime between these two teams to be extremely tense. As we wait for game three here, it looks like one of the teams has taken a timeout to prepare between games.
All right, we're gonna take a little minute here before we start the next game, but I mean it's the same thing with Long Beach, right? We
Yeah.
gotta we gotta lock down on defense. We gotta lock down on offense. I mean that last game was what, a 2-0 game, right? 2 goals. It was 2-0, I think. I mean I don't think that these games are blowouts. I don't think that they're
Oh, not
completely
by
out
any
of it.
means.
They're not out of it. These are winnable games that they're losing. It's just comes down to really simple things like positioning and rotations and just playing your role. And I think if they can clean that up, like I said, I think they can win this series. So
Oh, definitely, especially if we could take advantage of their positioning. As we noted, one of the key goals in that game was scored because it was just left up. It was just left to the back post, and then back post gets demoed right away, and there's a slow roll into the goal.
right. No, I mean this season in general has been a very competitive season for Long Beach City College. I mean the first two matchups they were put up against guys that were 2, 3 ranks higher than them, and even those games were pretty close at the end. I think, like I said earlier, when Long Beach, starts to settle in, I think they can really hold their own.
Something like that huge passing play from Long Beach. Long Beach keeping up the pressure right away. They noticed from last time how they were giving up pressure almost immediately. A slow roll saved on the goal line by Wubik. As it is up to Long Beach to respond. Saved by Penguin. Wow, that flick cross cage is saved by Crispy.
Antonio is going to air dribble this one. He'll get a touch. Goes for a double. Rubik is on the backboard, though. A challenge. Sends it back to the backboard. Shig is there. He might get a touch, or he'll leave it. He does. He leaves it for Kiwi.
Antonio was awkward there as we see Crispy fiddling with it in the air, waiting to see how Minnesota responds. Wow, it seems like Long Beach is playing way more patiently on defense and way more aggressively on offense. It's really interesting to see how they've adjusted. Now we see Penguin playing patiently on this 50. Is bumped out of the way. Saved by Antonio into the corner. 50'd by Wubik, but it's still Crispy's ball. Another 51 by Long Beach as Antonio centers it up in the air, but Minnesota is there to capitalize. Will Crispy save it? In fact, it is a clear.
Crispy getting all sorts of saves and clears right now in this game. Keeping it 0-0. Hombre Penguin is on the back wall. No boost, though. Someone gets demoed. Saved by Sombre Penguin.
Boost.
He pre-jumped that ball through the smoke and still saved it. What a play by Sombre Penguin. Wubik is going to take this towards the net. 50, and he 50s it into the net.
Wow, that placement is legendary off of off of the crossbar and the left post. That's just devastating. You can't get much closer of a goal than that. As we see, Crispy was ready to rotate in, but that 50 really did it in.
Face off one here by Crispy.
Ooh.
1-0. Shig. On the
Way
wall.
slower positioning by
It's
demoed by Long Beach.
Rubik.
Tonio looking to disrupt their back line, has to retreat as Crispy enters the play, looking for the redirect. What a play by Long Beach. We see a redirect save into a clear from Penguin.
Into the corner now. Crispy goes up. He gets beat by Shig. Sombre Penguin. Kicks it out middle. Oh, that could have been a goal for Kiwi. Shot by Wubik. Oh, he goes bar down.
Wow.
Wubik. What a shot. Unfortunate giveaway here by Sombre Penguin. Turns into a shot by Wubik that is too close to not miss. Minnesota State goes up 2-0.
Of course, and there's still plenty of time for Long Beach to regain. However, they need to find a way that they haven't tried yet to break through Minnesota's defense. It is Long Beach being pressured this kickoff, and we see Shig looking for a center off the corner.
Cleared by Crispy. Crispy will follow it. Wubik is there. Wubik looks to pass. Oh, Shig just missed the pass. That would have been quite a shot on goal.
Tonio missing the pass. As we see Penguin getting demoed as Minnesota breaks the pressure. Wubik looking for the double. Doesn't quite get it. Is cleared by Crispy. Crispy looking for a big pass to Penguin. However, 50s it down. Tonio's going to fake it as it is pinched away, but saved by Penguin. How will Long Beach respond? They respond by playing it really patient. Down 2 goals, and they are still keeping their patience. As we see bumps and demos, unable to get the demo tap.
Hombre Penguin on 0 boost. Kicks it over to Tonio. Tonio just missed the net. Both on 0 boost. He's trying to recover as Kiwi's in the air with it. Crispy gets a challenge, but it goes right back into the blue half. Shig on 0 boost will try to get it towards the net. It goes wide. Into the corner now. Played by Kiwi. Kiwi tries to center. I Love Tonio's there to kick it away, but kicked right back by Wubik. Penguin is on it with 0 boost once again. He'll try to get a flick. Turns into a 50, and he gets demoed.
A double demo from Rubik. Tonio with the clear. Crispy ready to follow it up. Who's ready to play it off the corner? It's Tonio again. Penguin is demoed as Minnesota desperately needs to break the pressure.
Stuttering pass. No one's there. Hombre Penguin catches it. Hits it forward to Tonio. Tonio on goal. Hits the crossbar. It's on the goal line. Is there anyone there? No. No one can follow it up. Crispy. One miss leads to a shot by Crispy and a save by Shig. Centering pass by Sombre Penguin. Kicked away by Kiwi into the blue half. Tonio's there to chase it down. 5 seconds to go here. Shig is in the air. Centering pass. Shot off the pass. Kiwi puts it in, and it's 3-0 here in Game 3 with 3 seconds to go. What a pass by Shig down to Kiwi, and I think that should probably be the dagger in this one.
Oh, definitely. It looks like as long as Minnesota can control this kickoff, there isn't much Long Beach can do to recover. Yep,
And
just plays it safe into their half, and that would be the game.
That's going to do it here. Minnesota State is going to take this series 3-0 over Long Beach City. They're going to get the sweep in deciding factor here. Unfortunately, LBCC is going to drop this series in week 3. But I can't say that it wasn't a hard-fought game, and I can't say that it wasn't a close game, because it was.
Oh, it was super close. Both games only by a 2 to 3 goal deficit, as Long Beach City College is now 0-3 in their NACE record for Rocket League. Currently, it does look like Long Beach has a lot of adjusting to do. It looked like they had something going when they were playing patient finally. And of course, in those last 30 seconds to a minute there, they started throwing all 3 of them at the goal, and it frankly was working, but it ended up proving way too risky for them to continue. As we saw, it wasn't really sustainable. When Long Beach started doing that, they got scored on rather immediately. So it's kind of interesting to look and see what Long Beach can do to improve in those situations.
Yeah, no, like you said, in like the final minute of that game, they were creating all sorts of pressure in the offensive zone. Crispy had that beautiful shot on net that was just saved away at the last second on the goal line. Plenty of shots, plenty of passes that they were creating. But it was all too little, too late for LBCC. Like I said, if they could find out somehow how to build up this type of pressure in the offensive zone, from the beginning of the game, the beginning of the series to the end, then these games would not be sweeps. They would not turn out to be 3-0s, and we'd have a lot closer games. So.
Oh, definitely. And it looked like Long Beach's use of disruption on the enemy goal line was sort of lacking there. As we saw, Minnesota was able to capitalize frequently for bumping our defenders out of position or even taking a few kills on the goal line. So it's definitely something to look into from Long Beach in terms of how we can improve and what kind of ways we can start to build momentum.
Yeah. But like I said, this season in general has been pretty competitive for LBCC.
Definitely.
They've been, going up against pretty tough opponents. This is, very different from NECC. So, but yeah, I gotta say I'm proud of them for what they've done, and I think that they're only gonna get better.
Oh, definitely. I would like to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in today for Rocket League here at the LBCC Esports Lab. I'm Ramsey Steenhook.
I'm Sergio Gratano.
We hope you have a great night. Thanks for watching.